Hey friends, doing something a little different. Today I'm playing my Dark Elf group, which is all level 60 now, but we're not gonna do the Lost Dungeons. I wanted to take a break from Lost Dungeons because, I don't know, I think maybe people are getting sick of it. I'm in the steps, or steeps? How do you say it? Let me know in the comments. These guys are level 67. I'm probably going to get stomped. What I might do is leave this part with the gnolls and go somewhere in the zone that's like slightly less terrible for my health. So let's get some invis up. We'll do camo on everybody. I wonder if I can do levitate as well. I don't know. Oh, I have bat wings. Yes. So I can do levitate on everybody also. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to levitate and camo the group, and then we're going to try to run somewhere that's a little bit less deadly. I'm not saying I'm afraid. I'm saying I'm using some caution. So, yeah. Caution. So I got ported here by my druid, so it's so much easier to get here. It's not that hard to get here otherwise. What the hell is this? I don't remember this, guys. Is this something new? Having to do with, I don't know, one of the new zones or something? Portal of War? I don't know, man. I'm not going there. I'm gonna go down closer to the Gorkar Mesa zone in, because here we have even cons. We have level 60 spiders and things. We can do that. I was actually going to try to hit the goblins, and here we are. We got the stone mite goblins. They're of a good level for this group, so that's what we're going to do. And again, when I do this, it's not like my live streams. I'm not with a full group. It's just me playing 3 characters, and this is what my content was before I started live streaming and everybody wanted to start hanging out. So it's kind of crazy how everything evolved over time. I guess I really didn't need the levitate, but I thought I did. And yeah, it's we do mostly grouping stuff now. Again, I'm here with mercenaries, so that helps a lot. And I don't use any kind of software. I'm probably going to get off these mounts because I don't think they're going to help a whole lot. Every character here is a melee type. It's a ranger, a shadow knight, and a rogue. They walked into a bar. I don't know. Stupid, I know. I know! These goblineers, I believe you could turn them in somewhere for some XP. So we're gonna loot those. We're gonna give them to Trista, which is the ranger. And I don't know, maybe what I can do is try to see if there's any named about, since I can track. I don't really use these characters the way they should be used. With the way I kind of play when I'm doing these things, I just kind of run around and brute force and start hitting stuff. Let's see if I can use my harmony of nature on these things. I cannot harmony of nature that. That guy's level 64. So let's see if we can harmony the lower level guys, the blue cons, and somehow grab just that yellow con, that elder. I'm also gonna try to move everybody so that way the rogue is in the back and they are backstabbing. I know it also puts the shadow knight in the back, but auto follow, you know how it works. What about you guys in the viewing audience? How do you feel about raiding these days? Are you pro raid, or are you kind of like me where I never really got into raiding all that much, honestly. We do raids now on Wednesday, right? And it's just progression kind of raid. Someone, I don't know, mentioned like, oh yeah, Chamber of Chaos, that's that guild that does low-end content. That's not entirely true. It's just we decided to progress from, you know, the level 50 content. Just, you know, we're going down the list. We did original, and we're moving up. We did Kunark, we did Velius, we did Planes of Power. We're finishing up with I think it's what, GOD, right? And then next I think we have Omens, right? Omens of War. So yeah, we're moving on up through the content. So it's not like we have a mission statement, let's just raid old stuff. We're just moving through it. Eventually, you know, 10 years from now or whatever, I don't know how long it's going to last. If we're still around, we might be reaching current stuff, but I don't know. We only raid the one night a week for that particular group, right? But we have started doing raids on other nights where there is a group trying to do the TBM raids. And I chatted with some of my guildmates, and some are really happy and excited about it. Some a little less so, just because they feel like it's overly difficult for the reward. You know, I guess I'm gonna switch to this guy because that guy's stuck in that little cave or the rock and he's not coming out. I could see the point where, you know, someone might say, yeah, I don't want to do that raid. I tried and it was really difficult and it was a pain in the butt. We died a bunch of times. But at the same time, you know, it's hanging out with friends. It's a good time, even if we wipe. I'm of a mind, especially when it comes to raiding. It's okay if you wipe. It's okay if you don't survive. It's okay if you die. I am not doing well right now. I don't know why I'm not getting heals from the cleric. This is a little bit scary, man. Cleric, where the hell are you? Why am I not being healed? There's still another... There's the other mob here somewhere. But I don't know where they are. And I think that might have something to do with why I'm not... wasn't getting healed. I think maybe dude is summoning the cleric or something. But it can't be the cleric, because why is it dying? Clerics don't do any DPS. Oh, the cleric is set to passive. That is why. That will for sure do it. Oh, I feel so stupid. I'm guessing that it was just the tank that was fighting the guy. Yep. Look, I know I'm not the smartest content creator out there, and my facts are not always accurate. I try. But yeah, I know I'm kind of stupid. You're not kind of stupid, you are. Yeah, facts. But, you know, I just try to have a good time. Anyway, trying to think if there's any kind of new information I might have learned. Ooh, we got ads. Please don't start aggroing everything. Sometimes, do you ever have a mercenary that it seems like they're going nuts and they just start chasing after mobs that haven't aggroed and they're just picking fights while they're still, you know, have another mob already that you're fighting. That shit freaks me out, guys. I don't know if it's just me that's experienced it, and if anybody has any explanation. Like, why does that happen? I think that maybe what is happening is that whatever I pulled or something just happens to be a little bit close to something else, and maybe that's why other things will aggro. But it still doesn't make sense completely, because they're not showing up on the extended target window at first. So I don't know, like, see that guy, I tried to pacify, it didn't work. He aggroed. Oh well. Hopefully he shows up. I think I was doing pretty good though, considering, you know, at first the cleric wasn't even active. It was set to passive, and yeah, I was taking some damage, but I wasn't dying. Okay, where did this guy go? Okay, he dropped off. Alright, let me set myself to puller. Maybe that will help a little bit too, because that way my guys won't be, my mercenaries won't be chasing him down. They'll attack when he gets in the camp. So I upgraded one of my ranger swords today. I realized I had this in my parcels, and it's a Velium gemmed longsword. This is crafted by players, because the other weapon I had a 6.67 ratio, something like that. It was something very much like the Scepter of Destruction, but that has a 0.8 ratio, so it's way better as far as damage delay. So of course I want to use that. Ooh, look at this! Extra gear. Defiant chain gauntlets, elaborate. Ooh, that's an upgrade. And another upgrade. This is excellent, man. I love extra life events. We're just getting double, triple loots. It is awesome. Okay, so we got elaborate wrist. Oh wait, that is elaborate. That's an intricate. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's swap out the intricate. Oh shit! I'm an idiot. That's silk. Again, I say I am stupid. I am sorry. Anybody who hates me or hates my channel, they are feeling vindicated today. Like, look at how stupid he is. Look, this is why I hate him. I have to agree with you. This is why I hate me too. I wish I was not this stupid. It is a difficult thing to live and, you know, get through each day being this fucking dumb. Please do know I am always trying. Trying to be more stupid. No, trying to do better. Honestly, I honestly am. I can't help it. Some of us were not born with your level of intelligence. You're just lucky. Well, at least we're surviving this. I'm gonna probably go on for a little while and try to come up with things that might be entertaining to say, or if I think of anything that might be some kind of a helpful hint. I just know that hopefully I won't run into a shit ton of these and get myself killed, because that would be no fun. Although it might be amusing for you, the viewer, especially if you're not particularly fond of me and my content. Some of my guildmates suggested I try to apply for the, what's that called? The Everquest Daybreak content creator program thing. And I don't know. I think that should be for the good content creators that know what they're doing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should go for it? Or should I just stay in my lane, so to speak? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Well, at least my assist keys have been working, and I haven't died yet. I'm gonna give each one of my guys a swig of beer for doing a good job. Plus, I want to keep that tolerance up, because you never know if I gotta fight some kind of a douchey vampire that gets you drunk. And then you wake up, your pants is around your ankles, you don't know where you're at, and the innkeeper hands you the bill, and you don't even know where your plat's at. You've been robbed. It's this whole big thing. Has that ever happened to you? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Do you prefer... Oh, what the hell is that? It's a rare. And what the hell is Dark Fury? Is that his pet? Why is that a red con? Should I try to fight this thing, guys? Or should I, like, not? I mean, I'm very much tempted. And having me die would be hilarious. Well, okay, let's do it. Let's give it a shot. If I die, it'll be a good end to the video. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Let's pull this named and possibly end our lives. It's kind of like a Beast Lord Goblin with a Dark Panther pet or something. I'm gonna kind of bounce back and forth a little bit on some of these guys so I can dot them and maybe debuff them a little. I put the rogue on the cat because the rogue has the poison that procs a slow, and that cat was doing some serious damage. We look like we're gonna live, guys. We're doing well. What is dropping? Oh wow, a disappointment is dropping. Man, I almost wish I did die. This loot is sad. It's just crappy, like, hats for casters. And for once, I have no casters in this group. Okay. I don't know if the hat has any value. I don't think it does. It doesn't even have value as a, what's it called? A tribute. It doesn't even have a tribute value, so that kind of blows. I don't know. There might be a cash value to it, so I guess I'll loot one with each guy. Why not? Let me know if you think this has cash value or not. Without cheating, without looking it up. I could do that too. I could look it up, but I'm lazy and stupid, and so I'm not looking it up. But hey, you know, we got some XP. I heard some dings. Oh my goodness, how am I level 62 already? I started this at 60. What the heck? How much XP did we get for that guy? How much XP are we getting per kill? We got 6.238 for that guy. That is fantastic, man. Maybe I should create a new tab. New tab. There we go. That's the hint of the day. If you right click on your bar, you go to new tab, you can create a new tab. Then you can go to rename the tab. I'm renaming this one XP and hitting OK. And then under filters, right clicking and going to filters. And I'm going to put experience messages. That way, if I ever want to see the XP message, I just click over to this tab. And I have one for guild chat, and I don't remember what this does. Chat for. Maybe I will delete it because I have no idea. So let us remove this rename tab. How do we delete a tab? Close tab. There we go. I thought I was going to see something that would say like delete tab or I don't know, remove tab, but no, it's called close tab. Ooh, oopsie, got 2. Well, after, defeating 2 red cons, I'm not so worried about fighting 2 blues. I for sure would not have survived if the cleric was still not active. That would have sucked. Yeah, and you'll notice I do have a tank mercenary set as the main tank instead of the Shadow Knight because I'm driving with the Ranger. If I was driving with the Shadow Knight, then I can, do the tank things, taunting and using their spells more efficiently. But right now, I'm just hitting the assist key. Okay, so some of these are yellow con. That's why my pacify spell wasn't working on these guys. Because I thought they were level 60 and my spell only works up to level 60. But they were, yeah, I was already 61. Okay, that makes sense now. That is a big spider. Yeah, I'm running back close to the beginning over here, so that way I can fight these. All right, so great XP during the bonus. The bonus is still going on. The extra life event. I guess I could do some tracking and see if there's any named out there. Let's take a look. Where the hell is my... Oh, my tracking is already up. Again, stupid. I didn't even notice it was right here. I hope you guys have been checking out my short story, Glunk the Paladin. I saw that a lot of people saw the first one, the very first one I did, that got a bunch of views, over 250, which made me super happy. So I continued it. And then, so like episode 2 part 1 only got like, I don't know, like 50 views. Then episode 2 part 2 got like 20 views, but then episode 2 part 3 got 50 views. Why are you leaving out the middle? That is going to be an incomplete story, my friends. While it may not have been the most pivotal of parts to a story, I think it was still important, and yeah. So let me know, why was that one not viewed? If you know anything about it, that'd be great. Alright. And it's getting close to that time where we might do a raid, we might not, so I'm gonna check that out. I think I'm gonna end it here. Again, like, if you ever want to add or remove a tab, that's gonna be today's tip. Right click on the chat bar here, and you can add a new tab, you can rename your tab, you can move your tab to the left, to the right. You can even detach the tab so it's a new window, and you can clear tab text with those tools. And then again, you make a new tab, like this one, I made it for XP. You would right click down here, go to filters, and you could choose whatever it is. They got everything from Say, Tell, Group, Raid, Guild, OOC, which does not work here. They should probably have removed that. OOC was like out of character, and it works on just about any other server except for Throne of Eye. But I think that is about it. Again, check out my short story. I'm working on the second part of my sci-fi story now, and hopefully that'll be done within a couple of weeks. In the meantime, as always, I will continue to try to make Everquest content that is entertaining to the best of my ability. Some videos may be better than others. Oh, look at this! We've got some nice augs here. And what is this? Intricate sphere. More caster stuff, of course. Only when I don't have casters in the group. Fantastic. Okay, so I already have one of these. So let me try to give it to the others. So it looks like everybody else has one now too. If you have any requests, like anything you'd like to see me try to do, any content you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. I thought I would like to do an experiment too, and I probably should have done that today, but I had limited amount of time, and this is going to be a time-consuming experiment, in my opinion, where because there's been debate, there's always been debate about what mage pet is the best, what mage pet does the most damage. So what I want to do is maybe take Fez into a place where maybe with a training dummy, and he deploys each pet at 125 max level, of course, and sees which pet does the most damage using a log parser. I guess that's the best way to do it. If you have ideas for that video, things you'd like me to try, this would be the video where you can leave comments. Now, if I've already made that video by the time you leave the comment or watch this, don't worry. I often will redo a video when I have more information or think of other things I can test and try. I'm not opposed to redoing an old video or revisiting a subject that I've already covered. Again, because things change, you get new information, and it's fun. It's fun to give it a second shot, give it a second try, especially when you have a different perspective of some kind. We should go and attack this guy because he's hitting the healer, and he's being a right bastard by hitting the healer. So we're switching. So I appreciate all the support. Again, 2,500 something subscribers. At least that's what it was the last time I checked. So before I go, I'm actually going to do an official check here, because I like to try to share facts when I have them. Okay, not quite 2,500, but close. 2,486. So getting close to the 2,500 mark. And hopefully after you guys see this, you'll say, ah, poor Fez, he doesn't even have 2,500 yet. Well, I hate his ass, but I'll subscribe just because I feel pity. I don't know, something. Maybe you don't hate me. That'd be awesome. Because, you don't want to be like my mom. I thank you for watching. Again, if you have ideas and suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to hear from you, good or bad, If there's something bad, but you think, well, there might be hope for him if he's willing to listen, and you wanna share your opinion, do it. I will try to listen. Of course, I can be stubborn, and I know that. So I might not listen to everything, but I like to try. Where is this guy? Where is this guy? I don't know, man. These goblins, they have like some of the worst pathing. They just disappear. Thank you for watching. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for their support and their continued support. Those of you who have not only subscribed but resubscribed month after month, you guys are my heroes. Thank you very much. And yeah, can you believe it? I do have Patreon patrons. It's so great. As always, have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.
Roar echoes upon the sands. The scent of